So any one tire was punctured, like obviously you have to do one thing, that you have to replace the car, okay, tire. So what you have to do is you have to lift the car, replace the tire. That was the duty where you have to do. Imagine one thing, that whether it is possible for you to lift the car using your own hands, such huge weight. So in that case you will be using a tool called as lever. Okay. So using that help of that tool, you can easily lift the car, and whatever aim that we want to do, you can achieve it. So this particular topic, leverage in financial management, is also similar to that. So that is why it is named as leverages. Okay. Here tools in the sense financial institutions, okay, banks, all financial institutions, friends, relatives, neighbors, whoever is supporting for your business or acting here as a tool for the upliftment of your business. That is the concept. Okay. So for a business, basically two types of funds that you can raise. One is using owner's funds, another one is outsiders funds. Owner's funds is your own money. Outsiders funds is something like banks, financial institutions, whatever. Okay. So if at all you are using only your own money, then it is called as unlevered form. Unlevered. Why? You are not taking any help. Okay, you are not using any help from the outsiders. So that is called as unlevered form. And this outsiders, if you are taking funds, then that is called as levered form. Okay, you are also raising funds through banks or any private institutions. Okay, through any different forms you are raising funds, and that is what is called as levered form. For a business, actually which is best, unlevered or levered? Levered is best. Unlevered form, raising the funds itself is difficult. If you raise the fund and next you have to do the business, it's very difficult actually. But in case of this levered form, you can gain more profit. Okay, so that is the reason many business people, they use this levered form. Even though they have money with them, they took the help from the outsiders. Okay, so leverage, again, ability of raising funds long term. That is to long term funds. Okay, for running the business. That is the concept called as leverage. So basically in this leverage, there are three different types. One is financial leverage, operating leverage, and combined leverage. Okay. So first one, financial leverage. So before that, you should know this performer. Okay. So only by knowing this framework, you can understand, you can work the problem. Okay. So first one is sales. As we discussed here, the same thing. Okay. Sales. From sales, we have to reduce variable cost. Okay. So we'll be getting contribution. All certain things we discussed already. So contribution, and from this contribution, what I told you now, there are two different fixed costs, right? One is operating fixed cost, another one is non-operating fixed cost. So from this contribution, if you are reducing operating fixed cost, we'll be getting EBIT, EBIT, which is earnings before interest and taxes. Okay, earnings before interest and taxes. And again, you should reduce one more fixed cost. What is the one more fixed cost? Non-operating fixed cost. So if we reduce non-operating fixed cost from this EBIT, we will be getting earnings before tax. Okay, why? In non-operating fixed cost, you are having interest, right? Bank interest. So if you reduce here, so this I will be cancelled. So this EBIT becomes EBT. EBT or PBT, profit before tax, anything is same. So this is what the entire structure of how to raise this formula. So once you understood this formula, you can easily go ahead with the problems. In case in the problem they are asking for calculate financial leverage, calculate operating leverage, whatever, just by doing this formula using this structure framework, you can easily work on it. Okay. So operating leverage, its formula is contribution divided by EBIT. as financial. So the formula comes like this: contribution divided by EBT. So this formula is going to come for the entire different problems. Whatever they are asking you is sometimes they may ask you to find only operating or else financial or else it includes both. Okay. So this is what the different formulas for operating